What's going on today, party people? I initially bought a helmet and I was going to do an unboxing video for you. Unfortunately, it got here and I was so excited that I dove in, I tried it on, and I forgot I wasn't recording it. So, anyway, we're here. This is more of an initial impressions, kind of overview of the new POC Omne Air Spin, or at least it's new to me. I think it was new in 2019 for POC, but anyway, it's definitely brand new for me, and let's dive into it. So you can see there, I ordered the size medium, and you can see the weight there. It's listed just right below the sizing there, and this guy weighs in at 305 grams. The small in this helmet is 285 grams, and the large at 350 grams. So it isn't the lightest helmet out there, but it is, you know, average, let's say. But yeah, so I ordered this helmet. I was looking for a white and black helmet in particular, and I came across this helmet, and I really like the looks of this helmet. It's fairly clean, definitely versus other POC helmets. It is more of a, well, I think it's probably the best looking POC helmet personally. It isn't necessarily their most aerodynamic helmet. I haven't come across any aerodynamic tests as far as this helmet goes. But I think it is a great looking, kind of all around bike helmet. And the POC Omne Air Spin does come in, I believe it is POC's least expensive road bike helmet. And if you know POC, you know they make some great helmets. They are on the pricier side if you are looking, at purchasing, especially compared to other helmet companies out there. Not that there's anything wrong with being the priciest, but just so you know, they definitely are on the pricier side. Now, this one they released, and it is did came in at a very attractive or more attractive price. This guy retails for $175. Canadian, which I think I'll double check, but I think it's around $150 US, just kind of off the shelf, and being late in the year, it is available with, some discounts. So I picked this up, and it was a bit of a discounted price. So out of the box, this is, as I mentioned, I think it's probably one of the greatest helmets, or definitely POC's greatest helmet, as far as looks go, and trying it on personally, I find it to be a very comfortable helmet. Like right out of the box, it is a great fit for me, right? So you can see it there on my noggin. Let me just turn here, maybe a little bit to the side. And there is adjustability obviously built into the helmet if you need to adjust it. They got the dial at the back there. You can make it bigger or smaller. It does adjust front. The back adjusts up and down if you need to do that kind of stuff. And it does have their spin technology, which is kind of like, it's a little bit similar to the MIPS type of helmet protection, in that it allows the outer part of the helmet to twist a little bit more, and keeping the, keeping your head safer, I guess, when you're hitting, the ground or whatever unfortunate things are happening when you're actually utilizing, this kind of technology. I have my Bontrager circuit helmet here. It does have the MIPS equipped in it, and you can see there have that kind of inner shell that kind of sits against your head, and then the outer, the tough part of the helmet is able to spin and shift, so that some of the impact is lessened and the chances of concussion are reduced slightly. So that is the idea. That is POC's own kind of helmet system that does that kind of secondary enhanced level of concussion resistance, which is certainly nice to have in a helmet these days. I do have a very simple, a Met helmet that does have some, it doesn't have actually really any kind of added benefit like that. But I think in 2019 and 2020, it is important, protection, like your helmet is, you're paying to protect your noggin, and your noggin is probably the most important part of your body, I think, maybe. So anyway, that is built into the helmet, and what else do I have to talk about this helmet? The other thing I noticed was these straps are actually very comfortable. I didn't really require any kind of adjustment out of the box on them besides the length. Okay, but you can see this is kind of a unique system. Like some helmets, for example, going back to my my circuit helmet here, it does have that buckle where you can adjust the length and position of the straps against your head. Whereas this one, it doesn't actually have that. This is one long strap, and this part you can actually adjust a little bit of a pain to adjust, but you can adjust it forward and aft against your head, and it is nice and long, so it definitely gets by, well, my ears anyway, and I don't see why it couldn't get by everybody's ears. But yeah, that is, again, the POC Omne Air Spin. And yeah, what do you think? Have you tried on this helmet before? Do you have any other POC helmets? Do you have any Bontager helmets? Do you have any Met helmets? You know, the list keeps going and the collection keeps growing. And yeah, so anyway, that is my initial thoughts on this helmet. Unfortunately, it is and has been super cold here. I'm looking out at several centimeters of snow at the moment, but it looks like long-term forecast it might warm up a couple days here before Christmas. So I might be able to get outside and give this guy a test. So we'll see how it performs out in the wild. But that is the video for now on the, again, POC Omne Air Spin. Until next time, see ya.